fellow realmers, this is Meghan. We're redoing the intro really quickly right before we put the video up because the first time I came across kind of flat. Like, yeah, thank you, Kelly. So, we're gonna be doing this again. Basically, I did a response video to these other YouTube videos I've been seeing on what's called the myth of the starving artist, where basically they tell you do not identify with that term. Even if you fit the description by anyone's definition, don't identify with it, it's bad for you. Here's my response. The myth of the which actually I thought was kind of mild, but Kelly and Josiah on the editing computer put it under a folder called Rant Videos. Okay, so do with that what you will. Here we go. I just got the impression that some people found the very term offensive, and it shouldn't be that way. We shouldn't be offended at the stereotype, frankly, because there's a lot of truth in it. Stereotypes are not in and of themselves, or should not be in and of themselves, offensive. I love NFL football, but when I see the stereotype of a girl who does not like sports, I am not offended because I know from personal experience an awful lot of girls do not like sports. The way I have always understood the phrase starving artist from people who say it, or when I say it, I usually get the impression it is, hey, I'm a little poor right now, but I am chasing my dream. And that's a good thing. That is a positive thing. Being a starving artist to me, you know, it's remarkable. It has its own pressures, but it's an amazing opportunity that a lot of people don't have. Okay, and I'm gonna say this again too, because the first time I said it really bad, like what I just said. I didn't say it well. So we're gonna come back and say it again. People really want to buck the stereotype of the starving artist by referring to themselves as thriving artists. Newsflash, that will not fool anybody, because if all of the starving artists call themselves thriving artists, the culture at large would understand all the people who call themselves thriving artists fit the exact definition of the starving artists, and all you did was give the stereotype a new name. People are too smart for that. So if you really want to buck it, there's one sure way. Make money. Now,
live better.
A lot of these videos seem to leave the impression to me that if you call yourself a starving artist, you are accepting failure. It is creating seeds of doubt so that whenever you're making decisions subconsciously, you don't have the confidence really to move forward in this like you should. If you call yourself starving artist, you will be a starving artist. I almost can't even think of something to say about it because it just blows my mind. That's just giving yourself and the English language and your subconscious way too much credit for its capability. The word just does not have that much control over your destiny. Okay, the final thing that I hear from some of them, which is perhaps the most offensive to me, is you call yourself a thriving artist. It will lead to your success. It will. You just decide. Can we decide to be thriving artists? No, because then we'd have to control the cosmos. Lots of other people, lots of other people's minds. It's that simple. Which leads into the second one, where some people say, well, as Christians, we do know the one who controls the cosmos, so lead on to the other video. You know, they say if you give it to God, He will honor you with it. He will bring you success, worldly success, if you honor Him in this life. The world is bigger than you and your success. Life is bigger than you and your success, but be that as it may, success is awesome. Plan, so let's give it a shot.
Success is awesome.
Success is awesome.
And continue with what you're saying, because I cut off.
Oh, okay. Success may not be waiting for us, but it might be. One never knows, and we'll never know unless we're willing to give it a shot. So let's give it a shot and have fun. You know, sometimes we fail for much higher purposes. I heard one time of a player in the NFL who became a Christian after winning the Super Bowl. Because he won the Super Bowl, he was happy, he went home and he realized he was empty. And this is what it took for him to realize that he needed Jesus. And it sounds like, oh yeah, so he won, that's what did it. Well, you know what, for him to win, another team had to lose. Someone else had to lose. And they might have been Christians, some of them. It's part of life. I think it comes across as like almost like this really sad, cold, you know, you've a hard lot, live with reality kind of video. It wasn't meant to be that way, so be happy. Okay, we're done. Thank you for joining me funny. Hope you found this interesting, at least thought-provoking. If you are seeing this on Myristica, this video was originally filmed for our other channel called MediaRealming, where we discuss media and media creation, story creation, movie reviews, all that kind of stuff. It's fun. Hope you check it out. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you are of a mind. And see you next time. So long, farewell. I'll be there saying goodbye. I am done. One take! We did it! Woo! The camera stays.